Hello dear student, welcome to Sri Shivaji College of Arts, Commerce and Science Akola virtually. I belongs to the Department of Chemistry and myself Kanchan Vishramji Kumbhalkar, Assistant Professor. This is our lab. We know that in semester 2nd there is a 2S chemistry practical which contain two exercises. Exercise 1, that is organic qualitative analysis. This is the syllabus of organic qualitative analysis, and the exercise 2 contain the physical chemistry experiments. These are, so we are moving toward the first exercise, that is organic qualitative analysis. So let's start with the second same practical of chemistry, exercise 1, that is organic qualitative analysis. This is the part 1, means the organic qualitative analysis. It is quite larger, so that has been separated out in a different part. So this is the first part of exercise 1 of organic qualitative analysis. So let's start. In organic qualitative analysis, it is a systematic scheme for identification of an organic compound which is outlined below. So basically, organic qualitative analysis करने के लिए we have to go through the major 5 steps and one last important step. So the first step is the preliminary examination. Second step is the detection of element. Third, detection of functional group. Fourth, detection of melting point and boiling point. Fifth, confirmatory test and preparation of derivatives and its melting point and boiling point. And sometime the sixth part can be formed, that is performance of the spot test if there is any. So एक चीज़ ध्यान में रखिए, during organic qualitative analysis you must follow this sequence. So पहले आपको preliminary examination ही करनी है. Then after that you have to move toward the detection of elements. Third one is the detection of functional group. Then after you have to determine the melting point and boiling point of the compound. And the last one, the confirmatory test, on the behalf of which you can confirm the what kind of compound is present. This is the qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis means we have to check out the quality, what kind of materials are present that has been identified in this organic qualitative analysis. So in this part we are just discussing about the preliminary examination. So let's start with the preliminary examination test. Now in preliminary test there are various different types of sub-test has been taken. पहला होता है that is the nature of substance. नेचर में दो चीज़ें देखे जाएंगे. जो आपको कंपाउंड मिलेगा वो कंपाउंड आइदर सॉलिड में मिलेगा या फिर लिक्विड में मिलेगा. जनरली हम बीएससी फर्स्ट ईयर को सॉलिड कंपाउंड देते हैं. सो इट्स अ जनरल स्टेटमेंट. सो अगर वो सॉलिड है, अगर वो सॉलिड दिख रहा है, सच टाइप ऑफ सॉलिड मटेरियल, देन वी राइट द नेचर ऑफ कंपाउंड इज सॉलिड. अगर वो सॉलिड है तो चांसेस कौन से हैं? द कंपाउंड मे बी कार्बोहाइड्रेट, इट मे बी एसिड्स, इट मे बी फिनॉल्स, इट मे बी अमाइंस, हायर हाइड्रोकार्बन्स, एनिलीड्स, एक्सेट्रा. दिस टाइप ऑफ कंपाउंड मे बी प्रेजेंट. इट्स नॉट अ confirmation, we are just assuming that if the compound is solid, then carbohydrate, acids, phenols, amines, etc. may be present. If it is liquid, then it may be alcohol, aldehydes, ketones, ester, hydrocarbons, etc., which exist in a liquid state at a normal room temperature. Now, the second preliminary test is a color of compound. We know that because of the presence of some functional group, the compound get colored and some are non-colored. So there are basically 4 different types of color combination can be observed. अगर compound yellow color है तो we can assume that it may be nitro compound or iodoform or amino compounds. If the compound is colorless like this, means this is a yellow compound and we assume that it is a metadinitrobenzene. It is yellow in color. So it's a nitro compound. but we don't know it is exactly the metanitrobenzene, but we can assume it that initially that this is the nitro compound or iodoform or amino compound. Second one, if the compound is colorless like this, there is no color, it is a white in color, so there are chances of carbohydrate, urea, thiourea, benzoic acid, naphthalene or oxalic acid. Third option is either pink or gray or black. So if the pink, gray or black, then they should be phenol, naphthol or amines. So this is the second state of preliminary examination. Third taste is a odor. Remember, we are not taking directly, we are not smelling directly of that compound. कोई भी ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड को प्रिकॉशन लेते हुए स्मेल करना है, डायरेक्टली ओडोर नहीं लेना है उसका. हाउ इट इज स्मेल, दैट ऑल्सो गिव अ identification. It gives only help to identify the compound, what kind of compound can be present in that particular given sample. So the first is pleasant smell. If it is having a pleasant smell, then it may be alcohol. Second, if it is sounds like or it is odor like a bitter almond, then it may be nitrobenzene or benzaldehyde. You have to sense its odor, and on the behalf of which you can identify a, just एक बोल सकते हो कि ये हो सकता है. It's not a confirmatory taste, remember. Then third one, it's a camphor like odor. We know that camphor सबको पता है. अगर camphor like odor है तो it may be aromatic halogen compounds. And if it is a fishy smell, थोड़ा fish जैसे अगर smell आता है, then that is considered as it may be aromatic and aliphatic amines. So there are the three states, that is nature of the compound, color of the compound and odor of the compound. Now next one is the ignition test. Now in ignition test there are various types of flames. Ignition test कैसे लेनी है, आपको एक स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ सब्सटेंस वायर गॉज पे या फिर स्पैचुला पे या फिर ग्लास रॉड पे लेना है और उसे बर्नर पे बर्न करना है. आफ्टर बर्निंग यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई आइदर ये चारों में से एक कोई तो भी रिजल्ट्स आपको दिखेगा. सो स्मोकी फ्लेम मीन्स अगर आप कैम्फर जलाते हो या फिर टायर जलता है अगर, then there is a black sooty flame has been observed, that is known as the smoky flame. Non smoky flame means जहाँ पे smoke नहीं होगा, धुआं ज़्यादा नहीं होगा, that is counted as a non smoky flame. Then substance char means अगर शुगर जलती है, शक्कर अगर आप जलाओ तो that type of ignition is considered as a substance char. Or the smell of ammonia, you know that the smell of ammonia, if sounds like that, if it is ignition test give a smell of ammonia, then you can identify in a fourth place. So अगर smoky flame है, अगर ignition test में as a result smoky flame आता है, then the compound is aromatic in nature. Second, अगर non smoky flame है तो compound aliphatic compound है. सब्सटेंस अगर 4 दे रहा है मीन्स इट इज़ अ कार्बोहाइड्रेट और हाइड्रोक्सी एसिड. एंड अगर आफ्टर इग्निशन उसमें से अमोनिया जैसी स्मेल आ रही है तो इट इज़ अ कंपाउंड ऑफ अमाइड्स. सो वी आर मूविंग टूवर्ड द स्मोकी फ्लेम वीडियो. स्मोकी फ्लेम मतलब एग्जैक्टली क्या होता है, दैट हैज़ बीन ऑब्जर्व इन दिस वीडियो. Here we take one compound and burn it on a flame. Now in this case there is a flame has been observed, there is a sooty flame or smoky flame has been observed, and it has been observed that on the behalf of which the compound is aromatic in nature. So on the basis of ignition test, you can identify compound is aromatic, aliphatic, carbohydrate, hydroxyl acid or amide on the basis of smoky flame, non-smoky flame, substance char or smell of ammonia. Now the next test is the solubility test. इन सोलिबिलिटी टेस्ट वी हैव टू टेक वट एवर द सब्सटेंस हैज़ बिन गिवन टू यू. आपको जो सब्सटेंस एग्जामाइन करने के लिए दिया है उसका छोटा सा अमाउंट आपने पहले कोल्ड वाटर में डिजॉल्व करके देखना है. नाउ बाय सैम्पल आई टेक हियर ए पिक्चर. दिस इज़ द यूरिया. यूरिया इज़ वाटर सोल्यूबल एंड दिस इज़ अ बेंजोइक एसिड डिजॉल्व इन अ वाटर. अब ये सैम्पल और ये सैम्पल डिफ़र हो रहा है. यहाँ पे यूरिया completely dissolve in water, but in this case the benzoic acid is insoluble in water. वो water में soluble नहीं है. So this is the solubility test. जो भी कंपाउंड आपको दिया गया है वो कंपाउंड स्टेप बाय स्टेप आपको solubility देखनी है. पहले तो आपको सादे पानी में मीन्स इन कोल्ड वाटर, टैप वाटर, यू हैव टू टेक अ लिटिल अमाउंट ऑफ सब्सटेंस एंड देन डिजॉल्व इन अ कोल्ड वाटर, देन शेक इट एंड ऑब्जर्व दैट द कंपाउंड इज डिजॉल्व इन वाटर और नॉट. If it is dissolved in water, you have a inference is that it may be carbohydrate, acetamide, urea, thiourea or aliphatic acid. For example, in this photo, the urea is dissolved in water. Means if it is dissolved in water means there are choices कि वो कार्बोहाइड्रेट हो सकता है, एसिटामाइड हो सकता है, यूरिया, थायोयूरिया या फिर एलिफेटिक एसिड हो सकता है. सो दिस इज़ ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कोल्ड वाटर. अगर वो कोल्ड वाटर में डिजॉल्व नहीं होता है तो वी मूव टुवर्ड द हॉट वाटर. सो टेक अगेन पिंच ऑफ सब्सटेंस, देन डिजॉल्व इट इनटू द हॉट वाटर एंड रिमेंबर take a test step by step. First of all cold water, then second one is the hot water. If it is soluble in water, hot water, then it may be aromatic acid, phenols, naphthol, benzamides or acetanilate. If it is not dissolved in hot water, अगर वो hot water में भी dissolve नहीं होता है तो we have to move toward the next solution, that is a dilute HCl. Now in dilute HCl, we are trying to soluble that compound. Take a pinch of substance, dissolve in a HCl, then try to get a result. And on the behalf of which the inference says that if it is soluble, then वो amino compounds है वो declare होता है. And अगर वो भी नहीं होता है तो finally you get a dissolve in a NaOH. And finally अगर वो NaOH में dissolve होता है तो वो नाफ्थॉल या फिर ऑर्गेनिक एसिड है ऐसे डिक्लेयर किया जाता है. सो दिस आर द फिफ्थ स्टेप ऑफ प्रिलिमिनरी टेस्ट, दैट इज सोलिबिलिटी टेस्ट. एंड द लास्ट वन इज द अनसैचुरेशन टेस्ट. फॉर अनसैचुरेशन, बिफोर दैट व्हाट इज मीन बाय अनसैचुरेशन? अगर कंपाउंड में एक भी डबल बॉन्ड एग्जिस्ट नहीं है, ओनली सिग्मा बॉन्ड और सिंगल बॉन्ड एग्जिस्ट है, तो दैट कंपाउंड इज नोन एज द सैचुरेटेड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अल्केन, there is no double bond or triple bond, there is only a single bond are existed, therefore that type of compound is known as the saturated. And if we are considering the unsaturated compound, means at least one single, at least one double or triple bond must be there, then and then only the compound is known as the unsaturated. Means यहाँ से हम saturated and unsaturated compound को differentiate कर पाएंगे. So there are basically two steps or two tests are there for the testing of unsaturated compound. So the first test is the Bayer's test. Now in a Bayer's test we are just take a substance and add a sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3. Substance लिया, उसमें आपने Na2CO3 डाला, it's a Na2CO3 solution, that is sodium carbonate solution, और उसमें 2 to 3 drops of K-aminophol डाला, that is potassium permanganate. Now उससे दो रिजल्ट आएंगे, आइदर कलरेशन और डीकलराइजेशन. अगर वो डीकलराइज होता है मतलब उसका कलर अगर चले जाता है, मीन्स इट हैज़ बीन ऑब्जर्व दैट द कंपाउंड इज अनसैचुरेटेड, means there must be double bond or triple bond exist in that compound. Means what is the Bayer's test? आपने substance लिया, substance में solution of Na2CO3 that is sodium carbonate डाला, उसके बाद में आपने 2 to 3 drops of K-aminophor add किया, and after that if you get, there are two options. either decolorization or no decolorization. अगर ये जो KMnO4 का पर्पल कलर है अगर वो वैसे के वैसे रहता है मतलब no decolorization, then it has been implied that the compound is saturated. And if there is a decolorization, then it has been observed that the compound is unsaturated. So on the behalf of which we can declare that the compound is unsaturated if it is decolorized, and if it is no decolorization, color वैसे के वैसे अगर रहता है, the compound is counted as a saturated compound. The second test is the bromine test. In bromine test, it dissolve. We take a just small amount of substance जो आपको दिया है टेस्टिंग के लिए, वो small amount of substance लिया जाता है. Then उसमें acetic acid ऐड किया जाता है. Then a small amount of bromine in acetic acid has been added and then shake it. If again decolorization अगर होता है तो unsaturated compound, अगर no decolorization कलर अगर maintain रहता है then it is counted as a saturated compound. So these are all about the first step of a organic qualitative analysis, that is a preliminary test. So remember one thing, the preliminary tests are just a starting point of organic qualitative analysis. It does not confirm any. It gives only the idea that what kind of compound is exist in that particular sample given to you. So this is all about the first part, that is about the organic qualitative analysis, that is preliminary test. In second part we are I am trying to explain you about the detection of element, that is nitrogen, sulfur and halogen, that is chlorine, bromine and iodine, which has been observed in second video. So up till then, take care, be safe and continue study. And one more thing, I am providing a PDF to you. By watching this video, you must put that PDF with you. It will be much more helpful. So by means this, I signing off. So thank you very much.